welcome to another edition of Sauced in the City, the 9 o'clock magic hour. My turn for comedy virtual open mic challenge. That's right, everybody. We have amended this show from the plus one party and we have turned it into the party where we separate the comics from the comedians in an all out battle to put our funny folks funny to the test. Okay, we use the word funny a lot around here because we hoping everybody gonna be funny. If you guys want to tune in to us while you are sitting in your living room on your couch, you can simply access your Roku device. And if you don't have one, you can get at me in the inbox. And I just found another hookup, so I might be able to help you out. I mean, maybe. Other than that, you might have to get your own, but I'm certainly always down to help. Then, what you guys are going to do is download the UBSN TV app. And it is free 30, free all day. So there's really no reason for you not to have it because it is free and it is the cheapest thing on this side of at least the West Coast. Anyway, then if you do everything right, you're going to make it to this screen, our logo that we fought really hard to keep. And if you push it, you will be hurled into our world of comedy. Don't believe me? Let me introduce you to today's cast. Always such a treat to see this one. And she dressed up for the show. Welcome, Henny B. How are you, my dear?
Hi, child. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I gotta do these 5 minutes and I'm a little scared, but I think I'm gonna be able to work it out.
You'll kill it. You got this.
Hey, but it's always good to see you, beautiful. Next up, we have Stan Tennell. Hi, Stan.
Hey y'all, how you doing?
Well,
This,
I don't know if I'm doing okay or not, but I know you're gonna join me out tonight. So I know
yes, I am.
with you by my side, I should be able to make it. So welcome to the show. Next up, we have Juan Morgan. Hi,
Going
Juan.
on, everybody? How you doing?
Hey, I just want to stay on your camera forever. I just want to just stay. It worked. The audio good. Your voice
Right.
all booming.
It's
How are you
crispy.
today, sir?
I'm doing wonderful. I am so happy to be here.
I am so happy that you came. Next up, we have Randy
Absolutely.
Holton. Hi, Randy.
Hi, Brenda.
Always good to see you with your new accessory.
Yeah, I'm cooking now.
He's cooking with Crisco. Y'all better watch out. Next up, we have Ryan Polk. Hey, Ryan, good to see you, my brother. Real good to see you, Bright Eyes.
Yes.
Good to see you too. And it always feels good to be on Sauce in the City, especially when you're the finest sauce ever. This mild piece right here.
You are the finest piece ever, but we're going to have to talk about that later. Next up, we have Lisa D, my girl, my beautiful, beautiful Miss Ma'am. How are you?
Hello, everybody. Lisa D. Yeah, and you know what? Better be funny. Better be funny. Mhm.
Oh, I thought you was going to make us laugh, make us
I'm gonna
laugh.
make you laugh. I'm gonna make you laugh. But better be funny.
You
Mhm.
dang right. But you look absolutely stunning, gorgeous. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much for joining us. This is going to be one for the ages. Next up, we have Virginia Diaz Harper. Hey, Miss
Hey, loving, loving. Look at this is called punk dog wear. It started out as a shirt for my husband workout, and the dogs got to it, so I kept it. Oh eight,
Ma'am.
I O Buckeyes, baby.
Hey, I love it. You are looking sexy today. And thank you so much for joining us because this is going to be a good one. All right, next up we have the segment of getting to know you where we definitely try to get to know all of our funny folks in the studio because other than that, you wouldn't know anything about them and that would be a tragedy. So our first question up, is being a stripper a valid career path? What do you think, Virginia Diaz Harper?
It's a stepping stone. Now you know people know that with any career, there comes to a point where you have to either suck it up and bartend, or move on another path. lateral, going to this, going to that, meeting folks. So why not? I mean, I've networked with people at Hotheads Burrito Grill and Cantina.
I love
So what?
it.
Yeah, obviously, a path to wherever you want to go.
I love it. Pastor Dr. Budsy, welcome back to the stream, sir. I have a question for you. Is being a stripper a valid career path?
Is backstage.
No, you're on the camera right now. All
Pastor
right.
Budsy.
Next up, Lisa D. Is being a stripper a valid career path?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Little Kim and just about every young woman who's married to a billionaire right now if being a stripper is a career path. I do believe it can be if you are in the right area at the right time and shake your boobies at the right person. Yes, it can be a very big career path move. It can be. I mean, you know, you can get up at Playboy, you can get up married to a billionaire, you can be Little Kim, blah, 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 if you want to. Yeah, yeah.
I love it. Ryan Pogue, what do you think? Is being a stripper a valid career path?
So, what the hell? You know what? Yeah, I think it is because I'm thinking about quitting door dashing to be a stripper on the side. Look, if judging from what you see right here, I ain't got no 6-pack. I got me a 2-pack though. I'm thinking about going under the stage name Chicken Nugget with this. So
I love it. I love
why
the
not?
name.
Why not? Yes, we seen the Players Club, so yes, it's a good career path.
I love it. Randy Holton, what say you? Is being a stripper a valid career path, do you think?
Oh, absolutely. Being here in Tampa, the Stripper Club of the World Center, right here. There must be about 400 strip clubs here in Tampa. These girls are making like 200 grand a year, taking their clothes off and shaking their booty. Yes.
Ooh, I'm in the wrong business. I ain't even make that much in the whole 5 years I've been doing this. All right, Juan Morgan, is being a stripper a valid career path, do you think?
I would say it's absolutely valid, but I think just like with anything, you have to have a plan with it though, right? See what I'm saying? If you
Okay.
strip it, if you're saving your money, you gotta take the steps. Networking, it's just like anything else. But if you've been doing it for like 20 years and and you just blowing your money on chicken strips and cocaine,
Yeah.
And weed.
then you just need to stop at that point, and just go work at McDonald's.
I love it.
Oh,
So now, is being a stripper a valid career path?
I was 18 the first time I went into a strip club. Saw her. She looked fabulous. I saw her again probably, I was in my 30s. She was sitting in the Gallery Mall begging for change to get some coffee. So hell no, it's not a career path.
Oh wow.
No, it's not. And any stripper who tells you she makes $200,000 a year is a liar.
Oh boy, Henny B, what do you think? Is being a stripper a valid career path?
Well, I am going to be mad at Mr. Stan because that's a lie. What you said. Personal experience player. Okay?
You make $200,000 a year.
Not no more. I mean, I'm like stripper retired times 2. But
Yeah.
but I put 3 kids through college, baby, and bought me a Mercedes with that. In one.
Right.
I was talking about.
And even at my age, I can still go to Memphis and strip because there's women there with gold teeth and bullet holes stripping. So I know I can do it in Memphis.
I love you.
Okay, you're right.
Next question. Is this appropriate for a first date, Henny B? What say you?
Am I dessert? I'm just. I see milk. Got milk,
You ain't going nowhere in this on the first date?
baby. I got some new ones, and I ain't gonna wear that. No, because then he get the wrong impression. He think he can touch them and do some things. I ain't about that. You got to give me some change to do some things. So no, I'm not wearing
Okay.
that.
Stan, what about you? Is this appropriate for a first date? If
No.
if she showed up?
No. Even if I was 18, I wouldn't want her to dress like that. No, not at all.
Okay, I mean that shows that we have some kind of morals going on in the studio. How about you, Juan? You think this is appropriate for a first date?
No, no, not the first date, but the second one, though. But the pop them out. And, you know, I just need to have a serious conversation first. Then, hey, let them loose. You know,
Let them loose. Let the
That's it.
juice be loose. I love it. All right.
pow pow.
And that's exactly what they saying too, Juan. Pow, pow. All right, Randy, do you think this is appropriate for a first date?
I mean, I'm not going to complain about it because I'll be looking at those boobs all night long. I probably wouldn't even eat. I'd be missing my mouth with the food, like looking at the boobs.
Oh my God. Well, let me put them back on the screen for you. All right,
thank you.
Ryan. She shows up in this. Is this appropriate for a first date?
So yes and no. And the reason why I say that, I'm gonna say yes when she's not my date, because I'm gonna be looking at her titties and not paying attention to my date. And no when she is my date, because the moment when I see a dude just want to act like he wants to look at him, or if he's eyeballing him, then I'm gonna do the baby boy punch on his ass. I'm gonna hit him in his teeth, so he make sure he don't flinch.
Ooh, sound like violence. All right, Lisa D, you saved Lefty from certain destruction. Is this appropriate for a first date?
I would have to say, if you are a woman who's coming prepared for, what will happen at the end of that date dressed like that, and you're dating a professional athlete, yes, it is. And it's also appropriate to make sure you have holes in the condom. Holes in the condom, and you're
Oh man.
yes, get that check. Get that check.
Oh, geez. Virginia Diaz Harper, is this appropriate for a first date?
I don't know. I would say yes. It's appropriate underneath some flannel and some denim and some Doc Martens. You got to plan ahead just in case first dates get, some play, because mama's going to need some. I'm preparing for whatever. Yes, it's appropriate. Just wear outer layers,
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
That
my
was incredible.
goodness. All right, next question to get to know y'all better, because I've seen people slip into cults without even knowing it. But for $50K, I think I might consider it. So what say you, Virginia Diaz Harper? A cult leader offers you $50K to join their cult, and you have to stay for 90 days. Are you in or out?
I've gotten vacations the hard way, getting institutionalized in psych wards. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. Mama say, mama gone, mama kusa. Mama gone for 90 days. Oh, well. I'm in. Where do I sign up?
Yeah,
And then I'm out.
Lisa D, are you in or are you out?
I am out. Because what cult's going to give you $50,000? And they're going to be like, okay, now that you're a member, give it back. It'll be for nothing. No, because you have to go through some crap to be in a cult. Forget that. No, and then they probably try to get me to drink some Kool-Aid. Oh, no, heck no, pass.
Oh my God, Ryan Punk, you coming to join our cult for 50 grand for 90 days?
No, I've seen Midsommar, so hell no. Y'all, that could be a scheme for just to join that cult. Then next thing you know, they be done tricked you to kill yourself, and then bam, they be done got your damn life insurance.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Randy, are you coming to join our cult for 50K?
No, hell no. They'll brainwash you in 90 days. Then you'll be permanent. Then they'll be signing a paycheck over to them.
I'm losing
Crazy.
people. Come on, Juan. You gonna come with me for 50K, 90 days?
Hell no. They trying to rebrand slavery with that shit. They trying to bait you in with the $50,000. Next thing you know, I'm gonna be sitting up building a railroad and working 15-hour days and shit. Oh no. I know slavery when I see it. Yeah.
Oh God. Stan, you coming with me? 50K. You in or out?
I'm in with you. I'm with you. You're going to give me $50,000, and then 90 days, I'm a go and write all the jokes I'm going to write about. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, who's okay? Yeah, well, at
Oh,
least I have one person coming with me. Thank you, Stan. All right, Henny B, it's 50K for 90 days. I think we can do it. What say you? You in or out?
Girl, I was married longer than 90 days. That felt like a cult. So
Ah!
I feel like why not? As crazy as I am, they gonna pay me another 50 just to leave before the 90 over. So I'm going.
Yay! All right, Juan, I'm curious, who is the most famous person you've ever met?
The most famous person I've ever met. Like famous for what? Like give me some more
That's your
details
life.
first.
That's your life, Juan. I don't know. Famous for what?
Okay, anyway, well, I don't know. Let me see. I met just off the top of my head, I met Tommy Davidson. So that we all know him. So he was great, man. I got to share the stage with him there about a year and a half ago, and it was really cool. So I go with Tommy. That's a good one.
Okay, I would meet him. I'd like to go on that trip. Randy Holton, I'm curious, who's the most famous person you've ever met?
I met Damon Williams and Chris Rock and John Witherspoon.
Oh,
Chris Rock I was doing local mic at the Laugh Factory in LA.
okay.
And so, of course, when you get that big name, you just show up and give you 10 minutes. Show up, go out there and tell some jokes. And on his way down, I shook his hand, say, "Hey, how you doing?" He was actually pretty friendly.
Oh, okay. Very nice. Stan Pinnell, who's the most famous person you've ever met?
I've met two, Will Smith and Dave Chappelle. The guy who taught me comedy taught Dave Chappelle, and I met Dave, and my best friend was the DJ of Will Smith's 21st birthday party, and I met him and hung out with him a little bit.
Right on. Out of the two, who'd you like hanging out with more?
Dave Chappelle. He's
Right?
just hilarious.
Okay.
He's
I
just
would have said
hilarious.
Will Smith because Jada might have been in trouble. But Kenny B, I'm curious, who's the most famous person you have ever met?
Me.
Yes.
My
Me
other
too.
personality.
Hey,
Let's see. I mean, we could start with Gary Owens. That was like a big deal to me. But I think like way, way back and people I met Smokey Robinson and I met Gladys Knight when I was with my mother at one point. And that was like major to me because ain't nobody prettier than Smokey even to this day. Okay, that's a pretty man.
Okay, and you was fighting to be prettier than Smokey. Like
I
I'm
wasn't
pretty.
even fighting. I was too young. It didn't even matter. But my mama was so stuck on him. I was saying that you still got kids.
Oh,
Quit.
okay. Virginia Diaz Harper, who's the most famous person you've ever met?
I used to work at the Hotel Del Coronado in San Diego, it's the oldest wooden resort. And I had a lot of artists that came through and I worked the night shift as a clerk girl. So I got to meet Tony Curtis, John Goodman, even fucking Janet Reno getting a toothbrush in the middle of the night. I don't know what she needed it for. Maybe it was before the fucking pow, pow, pow back in Texas. But with comedy, the most memorable for me was Mitzi Shore. When I had my tape recorder and I heard her say, "I don't believe her." Her daughter saw me in the back of the house outside smoking some weed. And she's like, "Are you a comic?" And I'm like, "Yeah, Sandy, I am." She's like, "Oh," she's like, "You're a mother?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." And she's like, "I don't believe it. You don't look like a mother." And I'm like, "Ah, shit." But I'm going to be here every fucking Sunday doing open mics, the potluck at the Comedy Store in La Jolla. Yeah.
Hey, Lisa
Hey.
D, I am curious, who is the most famous person you've ever met?
Okay, back in the late 80s, the Black Expo was going on in Indianapolis, Indiana. And me and a bunch of other people from high school, we were there and getting ready to leave. And the group Zap came by in their car. Okay, so we were like, oh, what's up? So everybody was going up there getting their autograph, and then I get up in the window, and one of the guys gives me a kiss with tongue. Yeah, so I met the group from Zach, and I got tongue kissed by one of the Zach members.
Hey,
Oh,
now that's
yeah.
what I'm
Was it
talking
Roger?
about.
Was it Roger?
Ooh,
Oh, they
Roger
were so
Poe.
jealous.
How about
All right.
you? I'm curious.
Troutman.
Who is the most famous person you've ever met?
Oh man, this is such a good question for me. I'll have to say because it's actually two. I got to meet my favorite NBA player of all time, Tracy McGrady. I got to meet him, and when I was in LA, out of the bathroom stall comes Dennis Rodman, and I wanted to dap him up, but he didn't wash his hands.
Oh.
And I actually when I was at six another quick one when I was at Six Flags in New Jersey, I actually saw Chris Rock too, and he got on the back of the roller coaster and did this to make sure nobody didn't see him.
Oh my dear
Yeah.
Jesus! Was he screaming though? Like was
Oh,
he like?
no, he wasn't even nope, he was not screaming. I think he had on a baseball cap, and yeah, I don't think he didn't want to be seen in the park that day.
Oh, okay. Well, I am so glad that we got to know our comedic cast, and this is one of the things that we do after we get to know everyone. It's one of our favorite pastimes around here. It's game time.
All right.
Okay.
Ow.
And because we have our super game at the end of the episode and we have a new person in the studio, we are going to test his salesmanship. We are going to put 60 seconds on the clock and we are going to give Mr. Juan Morgan a couple of seconds to grab the thing nearest to you on your left.
Now,
Now. Clock is set. Two. Rest of the cast.
Sound.
Excuse me.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You.
Sell it. Whatever you grab, sell it.
That's it.
I gotta pitch this to you.
Yes.
Yep.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is the future. What I have in my hands are VR goggles. Now, I know it right now, it's just for fun and games, but listen, this shit is the future. You're going to be buying stuff. You're going to be meeting bitches online. I'm telling you, you're going to put this on your face, and you do it like so. You put it on your face right here, turn it on, and that's all it takes. There's two controllers to it, but listen, this is amazing. You can do anything. Fellas, you can watch porn on it. I'm just going to put that out there. And listen, when you watch
Hey,
porn,
ladies.
it's everywhere. It ain't just a screen. You looking like there's titties over there, ass back there,
Oh,
all over the place.
Oh my gosh. Well, that
Thank
is
you.
a great
VR
item.
goggles.
wow.
Oh, and it's good for the family too.
Oh, it's good for the family. Time. All right. Now we are going to Randy Holton, grab the thing nearest to you on your right. The clock is set for 60 seconds. And rest of the cast?
Sell that.
I had this check right here that you can write any amount you want on it.
I like his view.
That's awesome.
Now, granted, you better spend it before it gets deposited because it might bounce all the way back to Japan or something. But if you write a big enough number on here and go do some shopping, you're gonna have some fun, and then they'll have to sue you to get the money back. So yeah, just write whatever amount you want on there. One check.
Thank you, Randy, for that skew. All right, Ryan Polk, grab the thing just closest to you. I ain't even gonna tell you which way to go. Grab the thing closest to you. The clock is set. Rest of the cast.
This is epic.
Sam,
That.
that's you.
All right, y'all. So, what better way than you can enjoy more than the Ryan Polk portable device?
Oh.
Now, you can do anything with this. You can access bootleg movies. You can get the sneak peek, man, of the next episode of P Valley before it comes out. You can pretty much do anything you want. It's pretty much like a wish fulfillment. Okay, you can do anything with this thing. You can look up where to find the best pussy, look up where to find the best dick,
The best.
whichever you want, man. And I'm not saying that, that's no homo, but because this thing is made for all genders. All right, it's pretty much a wish fulfillment. That's the motto of Ryan Polk's portable device. Pretty much just grant you whatever you want to find, and it comes for a good price too, of only $50. And if you know Ryan Polk, you can get $1 off, and that's all I got to say.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So we got some pretty interesting items on the shelf, Henny B. We have the glasses. Hold them up again, Juan. And you can watch porno from everywhere. Okay, so we got the the glasses. Then we got the blank check from Randy Halton. And then we have this device where you can look at boobies and other things. So you have enough Sauce to the City dollars to purchase one of these items. Which one will it be and why?
I can tell you it ain't the chick because I'm allergic to jail, and that sounds like I'm going. It definitely ain't that. And I don't want that all-purpose device because when he said me and you can find the best P and the best D, men. I don't need my man looking at the same. No, okay. But the goggles, since I like porn, and hopefully whatever man I end up with like porn, we can like 2 for 1. No. What you watching? I want to watch too. And we do Bluetooth to the TV, whatever. I'm going with the goggles.
Oh, I love it. Okay. The goggles have 1 point. All right, Lisa Wood, there's a lot of great items on the shelf. Which one will you be going for and why?
Well, the blank check might bounce, but it's probably the cleanest of the 3 items. I'm pretty much sure if you put a black light on the other 2, they'll probably glow and brightly. But I will take the goggles because if you're gonna do it, you might as well have it look like reality shows.
That is 2 for
TV.
That's 2 for the goggles. All right, Virginia Diaz Harper. Which one of these amazing items are you going to go for?
Woo, Randy, you're taking me back in the day to the bounce check. We didn't bounce, we floated.
That's
the
it.
check.
We kited.
Just catch it before it bounces, motherfuckers. Back in the day, shit. Okay, Ryan, the fact that you're fucking tuning in from your medical healing, much respect, man. Much respect. Fucking making us laugh. I'm hoping to make your ass laugh. So here we go. I chose the goggles. Now they did a collaboration between Bluetooth vibrating units and Reface, where we can put anyone's face in the porn. Oh my God, Brenda! Ah, look at her!
Oh my goodness!
Look at Ryan! Look at Lisa! Ooh, girl! Look at the Juan Kenobi. Randy.
Oh my God. Stand of these 3 amazing items. Let me show them to you again, just in case you didn't see. We have the goggles.
Okay.
That come along with the music playing. We have the
I have a caveat. I will buy the goggles if Henny comes with them.
We can arrange that now, Stan.
Man.
Oh man.
I think we have an all-out sweep. Congratulations, Juan. You
Thank
have
you.
won this round of Sell.
Well,
That.
And they're good family fun. Don't forget that.
Oh my God.
Good
So
family.
as the winner, you get to shout out to the Academy for the win. You got 30 seconds. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank each and every one of you. I feel your presence, though this is virtual. First of all, I want to thank God. I want to thank my family. I want to thank everyone who is involved in making me who I am. Thank you. And thank you, Brenda. Thank you so much.
Oh my God,
Thank
you
you.
are so welcome and so funny. And if people want to find more of you and Yo Funny, where can they scope you out at?
Well, you can go to, actually, I hadn't posted social media in a while, but let's say you can go to The Juan Morgan at TikTok or Instagram. You'll find something funny there. Yeah, that'll work.
I love it.
The Juan Morgan. Yes. Put a the
Okay,
in
that's
front of my
not
name.
too hard. I think people will be
it's
able
right there.
to catch up. Well, no, there's no D though.
I mean, this is hard to do. Right here. Look, right there. Yeah, there we go.
Oh my God.
Put a
You
the on it.
guys are nothing but the best in the West. And thank you guys so much for joining me for this episode of My Turn for Comedy. Dr. Reverend Budsy could not get his equipment to work, and so he has been trying the entire episode, and it just has not been working out for him. And so in the green room, we all decided, right, we it was all of us that decided that Miss Lisa Wood was gonna take his place up in this space. So
Right.
Lisa Wood, I'm gonna bring you to the camera, and y'all like my graphics? They dope, right?
They were dope.
Microsoft Paint.
I am going to give you 3 minutes. The clock is set. Everyone else in the studio, please turn off your cameras. The rules are really, 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 really simple. If you like her, you turn on your camera, and if you don't, you leave it off. But I have the sneaky suspicion that that's not going to be a problem. Clock is set at 3 minutes, my love. Take it away.
Well, hello, everybody. My name is Lisa Diva, Lisa Divalicious. Let me tell you, the life of a diva is not easy. Let me tell you, I've been trying to get to know my neighbors. I seen them outside the other day, and they were doing like one of these things. And I thought, oh, they're line dancing. They're line dancing. So I'm like, I'm going to get to know my neighbors. So I got behind them, and I started dancing like them, doing all this. And then they fell down on the ground. I was like, okay, I ain't gonna fall down on the ground because I'm dressed kind of nice. So I fell against the tree. Then all of a sudden, somebody jumps out of a car and comes and puts a shot in their hearts. And I'm like, fuck! I realized they were all nuts. They weren't dancing. They were dancing out. Yeah. So you know what? Yeah, I was trying to get to know my neighbors, but I decided, yeah, a shot in the heart was a little too much for me. So this is what happened next with my neighbors. I was outside. My grass needed cut. So one of my neighbors was outside cutting his grass. So I asked him, I said, hey, will you cut my grass too? And he's like, yeah, I'll cut the front for you. So I go in my house, right? You know, so then the next thing I know, there's a knock on my door. I look through my peephole and there's this crackhead, you know, doing one of these at my door. And I'm like, okay, she looks angry. Let me get some change for her. So I go get my door. I go, all right, and she says, woman, don't have my husband cut your grass. Woman, don't have my husband cut your grass. I'm like, go! I don't want your husband. What am I going to do with the crackhead? One, if he's cheating on you with me, I don't want him. Two, he's a crackhead. I don't want him starting shit in my house. It's like, you are safe. You are safe, crackhead. You are safe. But, you know, that's just how life is. Another thing I'm having issues with is dating. I was dating this man, and we were getting kinky, But I noticed his little wiener was getting hard. So he was like, "Hey, why don't you just put your head up against the headboard and open your mouth and give me a blowjob." Ladies and gentlemen, never, ever give a blowjob to a soft dick against the headboard. Because guess what? As he's trying to push a little soft dick in, you're getting banged up against the headboard. So I had whiplash. I had whiplash. I was ready to sue. I was ready to sue. But let me tell you what really ticked me off. Turns out he had money to get Viagra. And they can feel it when you're doing So as I was getting my head banged, the whiplash, we was having a good time. Well, I was getting whiplash. Yeah. It is not easy finding love. It is not. It is not. It is not easy getting along with the neighbors, especially when they're on meth. Because you get shot in the heart. Shot in the heart. That's painful. That's really painful, y'all. Needless to say, I don't ask my neighbor to cut my grass no more.
Time. Y'all give it up for Lisa Wood. And go ahead before we reveal the results. Go ahead and tell people where they can find you and more of your footage.
Well, Lisa D, you can find me here on Sauce in the City. I do stand-up comedy at the Verve on Sundays at 8 o'clock. I do stand-up comedy also at my favorite place, Tolly's. You can find me on UBSN on Sipping Tea with Lisa D, where I do a little show there. So, yeah, that's where you can find me. Of course, right here. Yes.
I love it. I love you. Always funny to me. So as I stated, you always get my camera to come on, and I'm kind of like in pre-show mode. Oh no, Stan, you missed it. Like you messed it up for her because you're supposed to turn your camera on. But anyway, we're gonna get some comments from the audience. I'm going to give mine first. I always think that you're funny, hilarious, and now I know not to give a blowjob to a soft pee-pee.
Never do it.
That doesn't seem to be.
Don't do it.
That doesn't seem to be what's going down. All right,
it does go down.
What got you to turn your camera on for the amazing Lisa?
Unfortunately, I could relate to a lot of things she was saying.
Oh, that's
but the whole neighbor thing, and the cutting of the grass. I don't want nobody else headache. So when she said that, I just wanted to push the button and run up next door, beat the hell out of my neighbor, and come on back because she tried. And that's not even meth heads. Man, he's old. That man got worms. He old.
Oh, dang. Okay. You were one of the late holdouts for turning on your camera. I was getting nervous. But what finally got you to push the button?
You know what? Well, for one, I was listening. Like I was kind of, so it wasn't so much so that it took a long time to win me over, nothing like that. Yeah, I was, let me do this for it in. Anyway, the one thing that I really like, obviously, Lisa, you're a seasoned comedian. One thing that I liked is this is a competition. And I think as far as competition goes, a lot of people like to get in there and tell stories, and they don't have that much time, so they don't really get that many punchlines in. But, I feel like it's best if you hit them, just like this, and, you had the energy and everything, and you delivered. So that's what's up, man. And wait a minute, on this stuff where you ain't supposed to do it when it's soft. Listen, you need to stick with me when times are good and bad. You don't just show up. I might have been struggling. You gotta be, that's the thing. A relationship. Don't just when everything is good and I'm hard and you get it. No, get it when it's Anyway, that's all I got to say about that.
Oh my God, you gotta stick with
suck it in and out of season.
we gonna talk about that later. All right, Randy Holton, I saw you come on right in the middle. What got you to turn that camera on for Lisa Wood?
Well, I think dealing with a crackhead on any basis can be quite comical for sure, because you just don't know what's going to happen. but I sure wouldn't want them cutting my grass. I don't think I'd let them water the lawn. I don't think I'd let them pick the weeds. Yeah, I'd give them $1 and get the hell away from me.
I love it.
Well,
Ryan Polk, what got that camera on for you? You were like the first among the first two.
well, probably because I've already seen Lisa do comedy already, and I already know it is going to be funny. But like when she was telling that story about the cutting the grass, one, don't even answer. You don't trust you don't ever answer your door for a crackhead to begin with. But yeah, like if he's at your door and he's that desperate though, trying to cut your grass, yeah, you got to tell him to get the fuck. You tell him to get the fuck on somewhere. Like go buy some cheeseburgers or some shit, or go suck some dick or something.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Virginia Diaz Harper, what got you to turn that camera on?
She sent me back to Southeast San Diego, home of some crackheads back in the 80s. There was a noise underneath the crawl space of our house on West Street, and Mama Tam was like, I hear something underneath the floor. So she went out to the porch and she yelled out, hey, you cannot be here. You got to go. She was thinking it was like some animal. And a person came crawling out. She's like, oh no, you got to go.
Oh my.
As far as the soft dick, you are right. Good times and bad, you gotta work that shit. I hear Mama Tam saying, it's like the first bird in the morning get the early worm. It's so soft.
Oh my gosh. All right, Stan.
That's
you
right.
were the
Pressure
one-
makes diamonds.
That's it. It does. You were the one lone holdout, Stan. What prevented you from pushing that button?
I couldn't hear her. It was too loud and too fast, and I just couldn't understand what she was saying. I was trying to hear it, but I couldn't. It was too loud and extorted, and she was talking too fast for me to understand what she was saying. That's all.
Oh, okay. Well, that definitely is the mic's fault. We gonna get that together. But that was some very good feedback. I'm sorry you did not get the full screen turn for the $25, but you did indeed earn $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6. Now, what I want to know is, Henny B, what can you buy with $6?
I can't get a gallon of gas. I can't get a loaf of bread. Can't buy chicken wings. A husband.
Oh, dang.
That's not all they were.
That's a cheap one. All right, Stan Tanel, what can you purchase for $6 whole?
For $6, what can I purchase?
Me, Stan, me.
Honey. Honey. Okay. I can buy honey.
That's just
organic, local grown.
That's gonna add to the $250,000 that she made a year stripping previous life. All right, Ron, what can you buy with $6 whole?
You can buy a Whopper with nothing on it. No sesame seeds, nothing. Just bread, meat. That's it.
You gotta pay extra for the sesame seeds. Oh, cutie patootie. All right, Randy Holton, what can you buy with $6 whole?
You can go down to the Dollar Tree and you can buy 5 because they raised the price to $1.25, the bastard.
I know. What's up with that?
Exactly. So now you got to account for that 25 cents. So I'm thinking 6 items, that's 5 items. Yeah.
Ryan Polk, what can you buy with $6 whole?
Oh, that's easy. I'll go right up to Sheetz gas station and get that special, which is 2 wraps for $5.
Oh,
I'll still have some change left. Yep.
Hey.
Saving that money. Every dollar counts.
It does. It really does. Virginia Diaz Harper, what can you buy for $6 whole?
Word on the street. $5 for half a gram of weed and $1 in my fucking pocket. Or if I was smart, I'd get me some wraps, just like Ryan Polk.
Yeah, baby.
Oh my God. Lisa D, congratulations on your $6 win. Tell us, what will you be purchasing with your $6?
Well, you know what? I will probably be donating my money. Yeah. Otherwise, I would be getting a card for Ryan Polk to feel better soon and get the heck up out of the hospital. And glad you survived, man, because that was one hellacious of a crash. And sorry about the car. Sorry about the car, dude. But at least you're still here.
Yeah, I miss Candy. I'm gonna miss her.
Yes, Candy would definitely did her part in getting you around. So Ryan, we definitely
And saving your life. Candy girl, you are my world. You are so sweet. Good enough to
Wait. I'm glad we're all comedians.
Every day.
Oh my God. Well, we have come to the end of another fantastic episode. And we do so apologize that Pastor Dr. Budsy's camera would not allow him to be the contestant on the show. But we
Let's
do
put him on the
wish
sick and shut in list.
That's
Oh
on
man,
Sundays.
they do that in the
That's
church
on
too.
Sundays. That's on Sundays. We got that on Sundays. Shout out to Dr. Reverend Joe. All right, and this is the part of the show where we definitely shout out because we think that it's really important that we pay homage to those who have helped us along our way. And in this episode, I want you to include a shout out to Pastor Dr. Budsy and his equipment. Virginia Diaz Harper, you are up first. Shout out.
Dr. Budsy, I understand. Sometimes we're so loud. We're so quiet. And sometimes the
Oh hell no. Hell no. Oh, shit.
Oh my God, I don't know what she did to her microphone. Lisa,
It's on. I was just kidding. I'm just fucking around. Just fucking around.
Come back on.
No, it was always on the whole time. I just went.
She was
Like
miming.
that.
She's miming.
Oh my God, she did a good job too. Full beat.
Good.
Lisa D, shout out.
Did ya? Well, shout out to Dr. Bugsy and your sucky internet system, man. But you know what? I was here to cover for you, man. So, thank you for the opportunity to, like on the top of my head, get a set together for a competition. Thank you so much. And I hope you get with that $6. Well, give me 50 cents. That $5.50. I hope it helps you get your internet fixed.
Me too. Ryan Polk, shout
Wow.
out.
So, shout out to Dr. Bundy and his AT&T, services. As we can see. But and also shout out to you, Brenda. Because without Sauce in the City, we wouldn't be doing this right now.
Well, I love you too, Ryan, and shout out to your car, Candy, for keeping
Yes.
you safe. That is what I love the most. Randy Holton, go ahead and shout out.
One day, I have a dream that everybody will taste Dr. Budsy's Texas barbecue. One day, Dr. Budsy, Pastor Dr. Budsy, and his barbecue. One day.
Just
Shout
one
out
day.
Dr. Budsy. One
So,
day.
One day.
Just
One
day.
day.
Just
Stay on
one
the
day.
internet too, so we can all see.
Henny B, go ahead and shout out.
It's the HYNN. No, I'm just playing. So,
I
shout
was like,
Hey. Shout out to Sauce in the City and all my Sauce in the City fam. How y'all doing? We love you. Shout out to you, Brenda B, the chocolate child. Got 5 minutes and gonna kill it. Shouts out to everybody that has truly loved comedy, and shouts out to the pastor, Dr. Deacon, Reverend Bugsy and his dial up Southwestern Bell. Sir, I do not believe in GoFundMe. Okay, because I just call that begging, get a job. But you make me want to start a GoFundMe because I feel like you was finna bring us a message tonight. Like I skipped church for this. Because I thought I was gonna get church tonight. So I don't know what I'm gonna have to do, Dr. Bugsy, but we need show me back at you some internet, sir, because I need that service. Because I didn't miss one for the week and I already got one foot in the ground. I'm trying to get up there.
I love you, Henny B, and thank you, and shout out to you for for that spiel. I think that should help him along his way. And last
Amen.
but certainly not least, our newbie to the screen, Juan Morgan. Go ahead and shout out.
Heavenly Father, we come to you tonight, and we come to you to say thank you.
Yes,
And Lord, Heavenly Father, we want to pray for the pastor of Texas Barbecue, Mr. Bugsy. Now we know that he lives all the way on the east side of Las Vegas.
Oh, Eastside.
Heavenly
Moving
Father,
on
we know
up.
that he's having consistent issues with his connection. But listen, let him know and let him realize if he isn't connected with you,
Yes.
he's always going to have turbulence.
Yes.
He's always going to have a lost signal, Heavenly Father. Bless him with the computer. Bless him with internet. Heavenly Father, bless him and his health. 'Cause you know, that ain't the kind of food that works good with your system, God.
Yes, Lord.
And this shout out is for him.
Amen.
Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Amen. Hallelujah. God Almighty.
Baby, raise
El
name.
Shaddai.
Juan,
Look what Jesus brought into the house tonight.
hey, he pretty good on that thing. Juan,
All right.
But
Love you, Juan.
having you here on our screen, in our
Yes.
stream, having your face up in our space
Peace.
and all of that. But we ask every new comedian that has ever crossed our paths the same 3 questions. And before we get out of here, I must ask them to you. Is that okay?
All right.
Question number 1. Did you have a good time?
I had an excellent time. This was great. This was great from start to finish. I can't lie about that. Yeah. Man, when Bugsy started talking, I needed to hear the rest of it.
I did
But
too.
anyway,
But we're gonna have to pray on his technology, and hopefully one day we can get him for an entire show. We're gonna pray on that. Question number 2. Have you ever seen anything like it on the internet or anywhere?
No, I haven't. This has been a first. I like the concept and the interaction. It's like a TV show. I didn't know that, so I felt pretty good. Yeah.
Y'all give it up, Sauceton the Cityans. Give it up for y'allself for keeping it original and sharp all these years. And it's only been 3, but that's still a long time in virtual.
Mm-hmm.
Question number 3, always the most important to us, me, them, they, we. Will you come back and join us for another episode and shed some of your amazing grace on these new comedians and comics that are coming up through the pipeline?
No, no, it's like yes, absolutely. I will.
You fool me. You fool me.
Listen, yes, I will be back.
You're fired.
Fool me.
Let me know when the next one is. I'm ready. Let's do this thing.
With that being said, I shout out each and every one of you because without you guys, there is no me. Thank you guys for helping me to continue my journey in virtual comedy. It is not an easy platform to fight for because everybody keeps getting it confused with Zoom mics, which they have their place in life, but this ain't it.
Yeah.
This ain't it.
No.
We never have been that. We are a family and we love on each other. We support each other. So please make sure that you that are tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, make sure you support the cast. Henny B, Juan Morgan, Randy Halton, Virginia,
Thank you.
Diaz Harper, Lisa D, Ryan Polk, and please support Dr. Reverend Budsy, because we just gonna pray on that and we gonna hold that on for another session. You know what? You guys can also support me, Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child. I'll be going out tonight to get some comedy in. It is 5 minutes and I am scared out of my mind.
You're gonna
Oh,
do
you
great.
got that, man. 5 minutes. Come on now.
Yeah, you got
That
it.
is
It's easy.
that's
You
5
got
whole minutes. It's
You're
5
warmed up now.
That's right. She's sufficiently warmed up and stretched and limber.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was
She said,
foreplay,
Yes,
baby. Just go on and
girl,
give it to
kill
them now.
it.
This was foreplay. Go on out there and get lubricated. Go on with it.
Y'all got wet
"Add
enough.
some oil to me. Let it slip down my side.
Oh,
Lady, what position?
Oh,
Shoulder
Slash.
made me tired. Huh?
If you don't have STP,
Crisco will do
Crisco.
just fine.
That's
Ah.
it.
Butter Crisco.
So thank you all for tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. Thank you guys in the comment section. I see you.
Thank you.
I shout all of you guys out again. Without you guys, there is no me. Join me out tonight. I was trying to find where the hell I'm gonna be at, but obviously I'm doing a horrible job. But in the meantime and in between time, for all of you guys who indulge in the 420 day and need all the instructions, in one slide, here we go. It's easy to join us on Roku. Access your Roku device, download the UBS and TV app, search the Sauce in the City logo, and boom, you will be launched into our world of comedy. We appreciate you guys. I got to get out of here for these 3 minutes.
Good luck.
Wish me luck.
right.
You got it.
Got
Take
it.
it away.
We
Bye now.
love
You
you.
got